In this video, we're going to talk about Dean Wesley Smith's new blog post on Heinlein's rules, how to sell more books on Draft to Digital, and a new tool that will make tracking your book sales on Amazon much, much easier. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Michael Ronn here, and it's Saturday, which means it's time to talk about publishing industry news of the past week and the effects it will have on us as authors. Every week, I browse through hundreds of blog articles, listen to a ton of podcasts, and keep my eye out for anything that will help you become a savvier entrepreneur and grow your business. For the first news item, prolific author Dean Wesley Smith has started a series of blog posts that will eventually become a book called Heinlein's Rules. It's an examination of acclaimed science fiction author Robert A. Heinlein's rules for writing, but through the lens of a professional writer with over 20 years of experience and well over 100 books under his belt. I'm a huge fan of Dean Wesley Smith, and I've taken several of his lectures and courses, and anytime he starts a new book, it's an important occasion for me personally. He tells it like it is, which is what I appreciate about him. If you're not familiar with Heinlein's infamous rules, well, here's the gist. You must write, you must finish what you write, you must not rewrite, you must put your book on the market, and you must keep it on the market till it sells. You've probably heard the rules before, but Dean puts a fresh spin on them that will help change your perspective when it comes to how you approach the craft. I'd love to know what you guys think of Heinlein's rules, and if you've read Dean's first couple of posts, sound off below. Second news item is how to sell more books on Draft to Digital. Dan Wood, the Director of Operations and Publisher Relations at Draft to Digital, gave a great interview on the Creative Penn podcast about how authors can sell more books on Draft to Digital. If you're not familiar with Draft to Digital, they're an ebook distributor who will publish your book on multiple retailers for a cut of your royalties. They have a good reach and can get into markets that indie authors can't otherwise, like Scribd and Tolino. In the interview, Wood talks about some ways to use the platform's new tools. One of those tools is the automated end matter, which will automatically generate store-specific back matter for your book. So, for example, if you're using Draft to Digital to distribute to Apple, and if you wanted to send readers to the Apple product page to leave a review or buy the next book in your series, before this tool, there was no actual way to do this because the Draft to Digital guidelines state that you can't have links to competing retailers in any of your books. So your links have to be store agnostic. And it makes sense, right? Because why would Apple or Apple readers want Amazon links in their book? The only way around this that I found was to link to a page on your site that then has all the store-specific links, but that's not very efficient and it creates an extra step for the reader. This new tool eliminates that hassle. All you have to do is generate an EPUB file without any back matter at the end, and the end matter tool will take care of the rest when you upload it to Draft to Digital. It's pretty cool, and I'll definitely be using it. If you need help on formatting your book, check out my free video course, How to Create Rockstar eBooks, that will show you exactly what you need to do. Another key part of Dan Wood's interview was international markets. The company now distributes to 24 Symbols, which is an ebook subscription service in Spain that apparently is gaining a lot of steam. I love when Dan talks about what's going on in the rest of the world. He's very savvy and knowledgeable, and definitely someone to pay attention to. Now, Dan and Joanna talked about a lot of things, so you should listen to the interview. I jumped on board with Draft to Digital earlier this year, and I've been looking for ways to sell more books there. This interview was a great start and very eye-opening for me. Hopefully it helps you guys too. And the last news item I want to talk about in this video is a new tool by Jim Krukel of the Author Marketing Club called K-Reports. It's a tool that takes your Amazon sales and puts them in an attractive, easy-to-understand package that tells you very quickly, 1, how many books you've sold, 2, how many free books you've given away, and 3, how much money you've made. It's very similar to another tool called Book Report that was released earlier this year. The nice thing about it is that it's an in-browser app, meaning it doesn't store any of your personal data, and it lays right over the top of your KDP profile so you can access it in one click. I've used the tool a couple of times and I like the functionality of it. I don't know about you guys, but my Amazon reports are a pain in the neck to go through every month when I'm calculating my royalties. I actually don't look forward to it, honestly. This is a great way to shave some time off your quarterly accounting. There are a few drawbacks to the service though, and that's that right now it loads a little slowly. Second, it's limited only to the data that KDP provides, so from what I could tell, it only goes back 90 days. No fault to the tool though. But it's still a great tool that can help you, so you should check it out. I've been wishing that Amazon would revamp its reporting, and maybe more tools like K-Reports will prompt the company to make some changes. I'm sure that Amazon can track how many people are using this tool, so if you want them to provide better reporting, vote with your browser. Use K-Reports. I want to hear from you guys. Would you use this tool? If so, do you find it helpful and does it save you time? I look forward to reading your comments. That's it for news this week. If you're a subscriber to my Patreon channel, I make bonus videos every Saturday that talks about extra news stories that will give you a competitive advantage as an author. You can of course become a patron by clicking the YouTube card above my head or checking the description for a link to my Patreon page. If this is your first time watching, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every week I do videos of craft, marketing, and business advice. I also cover publishing industry news that will help you grow your author business, sell more books, and connect with readers. I hope I can play a small part in your future success because it's time for you to get the author career that you deserve. So subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.